Welcome to the backyard farm.
Can I show you the tomatoes?
Are those the tomatoes?
Yeah. Can I show you the bananas? They're bananas.
Oh, sweet banana peppers.
But they're not sweet. Hey, come here. Look at this.
Oh, wow. Was that squash?
Oh, look at all the strawberries.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tate and
Kelly
with Backyard Farming Supply. We are out here doing a little preparation planning because a proper plan prevents poor performance. And I'm adding our water ionizer and our water filter system to the backyard farm irrigation system. I needed to bring the brain along to make sure that I see all the details.
Yes, it helps to have an OCD wife. I look at every detail you could possibly find. So that's what I'm here for.
This is where the water comes in to the whole system. This comes from the house. And right now it's going through these two filters. There's not enough room here to add the triple blue. So I think that the best maneuver, and I'm gonna go into the new filter, then into the new water ionizer. The water ionizer is about this big as well.
Where are those gonna live?
Exactly, I gotta figure out a place where they're gonna live. So water ionizer could sit over here, or what I think could be really slick is if we put the water ionizer in the shed facing this way, cut a hole in the shed.
Right.
We gotta push the buttons for the pH every once in a while.
Well, and I think it would be a lot better if it's protected
in the
rather
shed
than sitting over here, because I would be concerned because
Yep.
Colorado, where it's in the shade over here, but Colorado is just very harsh conditions.
Yep.
Both in the summer and the winter. So I think it would be best if it lived in the shed.
All right, so let's go check out the shed. So we're talking about it would live right there.
Like,
I'm gonna go get the ionizer.
do I need to come with you?
It might be easier.
Okay.
Item number one.
So that's the filter. Okay.
Good job. We are about ready to start installing the LC90 Life Ionizer. Let's start the unboxing. So you're gonna get some of your basic water lines that can go to and from some of the inputs and the outputs. So I'm gonna try and grab this thing out of here.
Not light.
And there she is. Yeah, we're probably gonna be able to put this thing in between the studs.
Well, we have this, if you want this facing out,
Yep.
do we have room for this depth? Is that what we're using the metal shelf for?
That's what I want the metal shelf for.
Aha.
So we might as well get out the triple blue as well. It's over $10,000 in water ionization and water filtration that we're installing here today. So the advantages of being able to make ionized water or hypochlorous acid for integrated pest management is a cost savings alone.
So this sits at about 24 inches wide and
28 inches tall.
28.5 inches tall.
Oh, that's perfect.
16 by 13. And the studs are 22.
The studs are 22 wide, so we don't even have to cut around the studs in the shed. That's perfect.
But we can just do a 2x4 across there and mount this in there, and then the flow is going this way.
Step one, we had to get everything back here, double check all of our dimensions. Step two, we had to figure out where we're gonna tie into our main water source and where it's gonna feed our filter and then our ionizer, and then also where it's gonna tie back into this pre-existing system, cut the hole, come off the plumbing, and then tie back in.
Sounds good. Fingers crossed.
I had to add my reinforcements right here that are gonna actually hold that pre-filter up. So now we gotta go inside and finish the last cut. Finally have the window we've been talking about all day. Let's put this ionizer in here. Ah! How's my princess?
Good.
How was school?
Good.
What do you have on?
Chopstick.
Valves! I can select which water system I want to use in case I just want to go through here for a faster fill or something like that. There's that. Getting close. Hey guys, it has been an adventure installing this ionizer, but as usual, the prep was about 80% of the work. Now to the testing phase. We got this thing plugged in, we've got the water inlet coming into it, we've got the water outlet coming out of it going up to our tanks. What's really awesome about this is I can choose my pH level with just the push of a button. So as I adjust my nutrient formula, sometimes they begin to get really alkaline. And as it becomes more alkaline over 7.0 pH, plants have a harder time digesting nutrients and making them become available. So really the target feed is like 5.5 to 6.0 in most of these plants here in the garden. Another thing is we want to make sure that we have no contaminants in the water. So we got those out with the pre-triple blue filter that's in the shed right below the ionizer, fed off of this line here. We're about to hit the switch and we're about to turn this thing on. This is actually the largest water ionizer in the market, and it's one of the only viable solutions for commercial or residential backyard farming. So this thing can produce 10 to 20 gallons of ionized water per minute, all on push button pH. So if we have our nutrition added to our tank and it's gradually going above 7.0 pH, we can adjust this down to maybe a 4.5 pH or a 4.0 pH so that by the time our alkaline nutrients raise the pH, we're sitting at that target zone of 5.5. This is gonna give us bigger fruit sets, more nutrient availability, and ultimately also actually use a little bit less nutrients. So that's the pH side of this ionizer. One huge benefit of the ionizer is it flips the oxygen reduction potential, or the ORP, from a positive ion to a negative ion with the push of a button. Acidic solutions are rich in positive ions, and alkaline solutions are rich in negative ions. These energy frequencies directly correlate to nutrient availability or pest and disease eradication. When we take this ionizer and we put it up to an 11.0 pH or higher, we can use it against powdery mildews and downy mildews and things of that nature, and fungal spores. Now if we take it and we flip it down to a 2.5 to a 4.0 pH, it's more effective for your bugs and your pests. And if we want to take that and step it up a notch, we would actually put a brine tank. This brine tank, this salt-rich water, would actually be going in through the ionizer, allowing electrolysis to happen and having a chemistry reaction that's called hypochlorous acid. This hypochlorous acid is one of the most cost-effective pesticides for all types of pests that you can have at your backyard farm. So if you want to save money, not be buying pesticides, making hypochlorous acid at a very low pH out of an ionizer is a cost savings measure for your particular backyard farm or commercial operation. Check out backyardfarmingsupply.com so you can have the biggest, baddest garden possible. Have a good one.